BearPodcast 398.
Just makes you all fuzzy inside.
So was it all lube? What kind of lube? Okay, are you ready?
But but in the picture that he's got on, it looks like he's got a bear.
I got to see lots of bears playing.
What? You mean you didn't have your podcast equipment with you?
It's actually plants killing zombies. Would it be better to go there and then get sick afterwards? Well,
I don't know. It depends on what you get sick with. Me and James have a lot in common. We're both pasty white. That bear prop. Don's selling his thong. Having it auctioned off. I think he got $150 just for his thong.
Your question of the week.
The second question of the week.
Oh, really? You want instant gratification in a week?
Yeah, those bears get around. Everybody knows everybody in this world.
Welcome everyone to Bear Podcast. This is Nard.
And this is Ray.
And joining us today is
Woodja.
Woodja. Dr. Woodja. Is that a good name for you? So Doctor.
It's accurate enough.
It's accurate enough. Okay. We'll go for with Dr. Woodja. So welcome everyone to episode 398. Yes, and it's how many days? A few more days to Christmas, right?
Yes. Just a few.
Just a few more days. And very soon it's going to be 400. And I think that's going to be our first episode of 2012. So I'm warning you, Ray. We got to do something special, like some kind of a party or something. We'll see.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Podcast in the nude.
Yeah, we can do that. Podcast in the nude. We can record that. So the new guy here, Woodja, it's good to have you. It's good to...
Thank you.
Yeah. And we got to meet and talk at the last HAB party, the Houston Area Bears party, a couple of weeks ago, and
Bear and White Ball.
So it's good to have you in the show. Ray arranged it, and that's good. So
Seduced me.
he seduced.
Is that what it was?
Ray seduced Woodja so he could join us.
I was just like, hey, would you like to talk? And he's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's always good. Okay, so every show, to warn you, Woodja, we always do weekend updates. We kind of tell our listeners, tell our friends, our viewers in the cyber world that just what we've done the whole week or the whole weekend. So, Ray, what's up with you? What happened to you last week or last weekend?
It was kind of a busy weekend. I was supposed to have a date Friday night. They canceled on me. So the Yellow Devil, known as Young, dragged me out under peer pressure to go.
So that's why you were out in the bars.
Go bar hopping Friday night.
You were out in the bars because you got stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
So, and he forced me to come. Then Saturday night, we helped our friend. Well, Saturday I did the ultimate sacrifice for a friend. I helped him move. So I did that all day, and then Saturday night, yet again, the peer pressure from the Yellow Devil made me go out to the bars.
That's the
for
use
the
of
bear
friends.
crawl, because there was actually a HIB bear crawl. So, and Woodja then was there doing a little bartending.
Right. We were bartending at the Ripcord with the Misfits.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all were very festive in your little red outfits.
We like to be festive.
Yes. And were those eggnog jello?
They're peppermint.
Oh, peppermint.
Peppermint Jello shots.
Peppermint jello shots.
With a
Okay.
little bit of whipped cream and a little sugar spray there.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
They were all white and creamy. That's all I got to say. So.
You get to try them out first, right? Do you get a consensus among all of the members?
We sort of test them on the fly, actually.
That's good enough. Okay,
You have to let them gel, and we don't really have time to test them. Just sort of, we have some good experiments.
Experiments, okay. Well, that's good to hear. You guys are busy. So, what about you this weekend? What besides the Misfits ball?
Well, we bartended Saturday at the Ripcord, which is always fun, and then Sunday I went and saw a movie.
What did you watch?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. Okay, I haven't watched a movie for a long time, Ray.
Gary Marshall film. It was funny.
It was funny.
It's fun.
I figured it wasn't going to be that good of a movie because it had too many stars in it.
It doesn't actually fall into that. It's a little predictable and sappy, but it's not. It's actually not bad. It's actually funny. It's sweet.
So, is he the romantic? Okay, that's funny.
Oh, by the way, we have our Ed here too. Hi. We have a in studio audience.
So what were you doing picking up guys on Craigslist, man?
Oh, that's right. Nice. Okay. I was not involved in this, in picking up this guy on Craigslist. Actually, one of our members of Asians and Friends, Houston.
Asians and really old men.
Yeah, Asians, Filipinos, and really old men. I hope he's not listening to this. Anyway, my friend Bob, he went on Craigslist and looked for a stripper. We needed a stripper for our party. This stripper. Yeah. So yeah, we needed a stripper for the weekend, for the night. And what's funny was people were messaging you, so he posted something on Craigslist. I need a bare, muscular stripper for our party, which is a gay party on Saturday. So he had it
Why
arranged.
did he specifically need a bear for an Asian party?
Because every year there's always been an Asian guy who's since an Asians and Friends party, so they wanted an Asian stripper.
Yeah.
Now this time we needed a friend.
Okay.
So yeah, so just to keep the
And he was straight, right?
yeah, he was straight. So we got him just to keep the potato queens happy.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, potato queens, rice queens. Yeah. So we got the stripper, and he introduced himself. His name is Clay. He's a is he there? Let's see his butt. He's what do you call this? He's a gym teacher. He's a gym teacher.
He's a personal trainer.
Personal trainer. That's a gym teacher.
There's
a difference between there's a difference between that. He's a personal
not work for any
trainer.
school system that we know about.
So we got him, and he's very gay friendly because personal trainers, they have gay clientele, and he said that he's got a lesbian sister. So okay, good. So we that was the interview pretty much. And before that, actually, people were replying to the Craigslist ad saying, "Can I go to that party?" No, we're not. We don't want a stripper. We don't want other people to come. So yeah, he came over and stripped down to his underwears, and it was fun. It was fun. He was really friendly, and he's the one who gives out the gifts for a white elephant exchange. Nobody wanted to steal because he wanted him to get the gifts and bend over all the time. So nobody stole gifts. So
next year for the HAB party, stripper handle the gifts. It goes much faster, and we're not there all night.
That's right.
Okay, good. Got it.
So take note. Get a stripper for your white elephant party, your Christmas party, and it's always good. Yeah.
But I don't know. Our crew has a lot more alcoholics than your crew.
That's true. Yeah.
Because all your Asians are allergic to alcohol.
Thank you. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. All right. So right now, moving on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on and transition. Okay, so just a few comments here. Here's a friend of ours, Dave. Actually, it's a comment about our last episode, 397, about hypospadias. We were corrected. Okay.
Yes, and I was saying it wrong. I was saying hypospadias.
I was saying it wrong too. So
it's hypospadias.
Yeah, he says here, "Hey Nard and Ray, I was listening to your last show about hypospadias, and it blew my mind. I've had hypospadias, which was made it really difficult to pee while standing up, as well as having oral sex." Nice. I didn't know what my condition was until college. So when I found medical documents pertaining to my premature birth where the doctor had trouble figuring out if I was a boy or a girl. I've tried having 2 procedures to have it corrected, and both operations failed. Oh my God. It's got a botched dick. Okay, so I've learned to live with it, and I'm not ashamed of it as once I was. Yeah, I'm glad that this subject came up, since I wasn't really aware that it was a more widespread problem for a lot of guys. Thanks for shedding some light onto the subject, and hope you guys have an awesome holiday and a great new year. Dave. Thanks, Dave. All right.
Thanks, Dave.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how about you, Ray? From Steven.
Okay, here's from Steven. It's hypospadias.
Spadias.
So I was saying hypospadias. I was born with a 4th degree, which is repaired to a 1st. I do have a Cordy, which is when the glands bend down about 45 degrees at the end of the shaft. It was repaired. Why didn't you send a picture if you wanted to show me?
Send us a picture.
That's
now.
right, Steven. Send us a picture if you want to show.
Show at BearPodcast.com. Okay?
That's right. Send a picture.
So I could see
Show
it too.
on the screen back there.
No,
we can't show. This is a family friendly.
Yes.
okay.
We're family
Right.
friendly here.
It's a family friendly show. Yeah, so thank you, Stephen and Dave, for sharing us your
Yes, especially
Member.
for stuff that we didn't even know about before. So
telling our members about
actually,
your
we need to
member.
thank our wolf water bear for last week for bringing that to our attention. So
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so before we go on with our guest Woodja here, I'm glad you're here. Best of the Bears. Remember, guys, we are nominated on Best of the Bears 2011. So yeah, it's sponsored by The Complete Bear, thecompletebear.com. So if you guys want to vote for us, you have to be logged in, not logged on Facebook, and go to BearPodcast.com/vote. So you can vote for us. We have a few votes there right now. And right now we're at the top of the list, so we would like to
keep it that way.
Keep it that way. Keep it up, and BearPodcast.com/vote. So vote for us.
If we win, Maynard will do drag.
Right. Okay, fine. I will do it for charity. I'll do it for you. If we win, I'll go and drag. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's talk about Woodja now.
Okay.
So you're a licensed psychological associate. So what does that pertain?
Right. Well, it's sort of a precursor to being a fully licensed psychologist.
Okay.
So I'm actually working toward full licensure at this point, which takes a year after receiving the PhD before you can be fully licensed. And so I'm going through that process. And hopefully around this time, if not a little bit earlier, next year, I'll be fully licensed. Just got my PhD in August.
Okay.
So
then you'd be a full Sigmund Freud by then.
Not exactly. I have other therapists that I follow more than that crazy man.
Well, one of the things you specialize in alternative lifestyles.
Alternative lifestyles, non-traditional relationships, stuff like that. Work with people who are in open relationships, BDSM relationships, so master-slave, stuff like that.
Wow.
The sort of stuff that a lot of people don't feel comfortable seeing other psychologists or other therapists for. They will come and see me because I kind of know the dynamics and I know the terminology and the rituals and stuff like that and kind of how to make it work. So how to make it not be a problem.
So when you have your sessions, are you in leather?
No,
you're
I did have a client ask me to tie him up once.
Oh, really? During a session?
Yeah,
oh my God. That would be interesting.
Did not do that, though.
Okay.
I felt like that wouldn't really...
I'm imagining, lying down on a chair, but then lie down. So, how are you today? How do you feel?
So instead of the couch, you get straight
Sit in
in
the
your
couch.
office.
Right. Or a sling.
Sling, yeah.
There's no sling in the office. Just a riding crop.
Okay.
That's good then. Just riding crop.
Well, I asked Woodja to be on here because, of course, it's the holidays and we all have to deal with our crazy-ass families. And a lot of us don't have families that we have to deal with because we've been kicked out or whatever we have to deal with during the holidays. And, you always hear the term holiday blues. I got the holiday blues.
Mm-hmm.
So, which I've dealt with. So, Woodja, what exactly are the holiday blues?
Well, I think the first thing I would say is maybe what they're not, which is they're not depression, which is more really long-term. Holiday blues really references sadness that accompanies the period between like late November into early January, really around the Christmas season. So if your sadness is longer than that period, then it's probably not holiday blues. It's probably depression. Or if it's every year from, say, October to February, then it's probably situational affective disorder. SAD is what that's, SAD, SAD. So it's important to distinguish between holiday blues, which is really more of a December-ish thing, and something that's maybe more serious. So the holiday blues, at least it's more short-term, it's sadness or disappointment, kind of just not feeling good about the holidays. But it's very specific.